this subject, I just want to remind to our public that actually what we expect for the next semester, I mean the first semester 2022, is basically more or less the same dynamic that we had in the second semester 2021. That means footwear is recovering faster than leather goods. Leather goods were penalized by the fact that there is a part of the market that is luggage and is linked to the travel situation. So in a situation where still there is a pandemic, probably that kind of sector is still penalized. So that's why leather goods recover less and recover smoother than footwear sector. What you are saying is absolutely true. There was a change, a radical change of the idea, the same idea of globalization. Actually, the last 20, 30 years were years where we had a trend towards globalization. Global market in any sense. Global in terms of sourcing, global in terms of market you have to serve as a global brand, global in sense that you have to focus in cities and in target that are large enough, so actually big cities where people, big cities means cities of network, so metropolitan cities like São Paulo, New York, Paris, and so on. So the brand were focusing in some key cities in order to cover that market. This attitude, this idea of a global market is changing. It's changing in terms of sourcing, it's changing in terms of retail, and it's changing also in terms of business model. Coming back to your question and starting with the basic business model, we have to say that retailer started to think their strategy in a different way. Smart working give us the possibility to stay at home in smaller cities where basically we used to just sleep and we didn't spend a lot of time in the cities where we live because many of the people have to travel to work. This was not happening, as not happening in the 2020 and 2021. And what happened is that people started to learn to spend spare time in this small city. Spending spare time in these small cities means also have shopping in these small cities. So many of the retail strategies try to match this new need of the consumer to have a point of sale in their own city that is not big, but is where they spend a certain amount of spare time and, of course, of their shopping experience.